This artist really wanted to dive into how does the environment and art react together. And so this is the 1970s. 1970s is this time period. It's technically 1960s and 1970s, but 1970s. This artist wanted to use natural resources for an art piece. He wanted to stack these up. This is actually what we call the cairns. Cairns is a series of stacked up stones. And so he creates these cairns all around. They feel like they're pouring out of the wall in this exhibit. He would also do different types of art pieces that were interwoven, such as this. This isn't connected by any glue, screws, or anything. It's woven like a bird would create a nest. It is held together like that. It's kind of like Deborah Butterfield, but a little bit more sophisticated than that, a little more trickier than that. This is one of his most famous pieces. It actually was created and then destroyed really quick. What he did was he found a place where the tide was coming in and out, and while the tide was out, he designed an art piece in this kind of cave area. And so he could actually get down underneath of this cave, as well as while he was building it, he had to do it pretty quickly. He interwove all the wood pieces together, just like a bird would. And so what you see of it is what it was the final product. Well, because he built it where the tide came in and out, once the tide came up, it actually picked up this wood art piece and actually slowly carried it out to sea. So it only lasted less than a day. And what we have remaining of this is actually the picture of this, as well as they did a documentary series on it, and they videotaped him creating it and it floating out to sea as well. But he brings the question, how long should art actually exist? When does nature destroy the art piece? And so it brought up a lot of these questions of how long should an art piece actually exist? He worked with balance. How do art pieces balance? How do they come together? Such as this one. Yes, he had to figure out how would they stack together. He also did these, which you might recognize. This is kind of a symbol of Des Moines, as well as the Des Moines Art Center, are these what they call the golden eggs, or the three cairns. These are just a series of stacked up stones that are created. Again, they're cairns, stacked up stones. But you'll see this a lot, and you'll see this in the back of the Des Moines Art Center, and you'll be able to go visit these. And so with these, he actually created a series. He wanted to create one of the largest art pieces in the world. So he created one in New York, one in Los Angeles, and the middle one is actually in Des Moines. And that's what we have. And he likes to claim that he has one of the largest art pieces in the world. And so you'll see that art piece. Here's the one in Los Angeles. His name, Andy Goldsworthy. Andy Goldsworthy. It is environmental art. So Andy Goldsworthy, environmental art. The most important information that I want you to know is he created the three cairns, and it is spelled up on the board. He created the three cairns at the Des Moines Art Center. That's the most important information. He created the three cairns at the Des Moines Art Center. So Andy Goldsworthy, environmental art, 1970s, created the three cairns at the Des Moines Art Center. Now, here's an image of him as an artist. I'm not necessarily, there's going to be an image shown, but there's also going to be a question. So you might want to star the most important information on there. That's going to be a big one. How I like to remember this artist. Some of you may have seen Austin Powers, the movie, where it's Goldmember. And so we like to think of it as, here is a golden egg, or Andy Goldsworthy. If you know that movie or have seen that movie, that's how we like to say gold. So this is Andy Goldsworthy.